2026 will be a battle of the gods. And here are 4 epics that may doom Avengers Doomsday in India, Korea, Japan, and China, their biggest markets. In 2019, Asia paid $1 billion to see Endgame, but there's a new world order where Asian cinema is mightier than Marvel. December will be an East versus West battle of box office gods, and these are just some of Asia's champions.
Let them fight.
Let's start in Japan, who among other things called Nolan's Oppenheimer professional. Japan loves their anime. The world loved Infinity Castle. This year, Avengers Doomsday faces the Apothecary Diaries, the movie. If the anime is a juggernaut, the movie is expected to be the mum of that juggernaut after a buffet. It's the best show on Netflix. Set in a fictional Tang Dynasty-inspired imperial court, it follows Mao Mao, a charmingly jaded apothecary, kidnapped and sold into the palace where she uses chemistry and logic to solve lethal conspiracies as a poison tester. Think Sherlock Holmes meets Succession, but with more appetizers. Toho not only owns the Apothecary Diaries, it also has the distribution rights to the Studio Ghibli library, which is getting the IMAX treatment for the whole year. And Toho also operates the highest-grossing IMAX locations. That's enough power to turn Thanos a shade green. Here, Avengers Doomsday faces the mandate of heaven itself. Creation of the Gods 3. Based on Investiture of the Gods, an ancient masterpiece in their gods and demons mythology. If Endgame was the culmination of 10 years of Marvel movies, Creation of the Gods 3 is the culmination of 3,000 years of Chinese mythos. Think Lord of the Rings, but made more delightful with dim sum. Directed by Wurshan, with a little help from some consultant named Peter Jackson, I think he's got a great future. Creation of the Gods 3 comes out February 2027. Phew! But parts 1 and 2 have marathon screenings in December. Oh! Did you know China didn't like Simulu? So to win them back for Doomsday, Marvel ditched the San Francisco vibe, power-creeping Shang-Chi to Thor status, plus the Imperial armor. Think that'll make the Chinese buy tickets? Korea was the second home of the MCU. Now it's just disappointed. Is there room for whiny Westerners with Ode to My Father 2, a generational saga covering the 1980s democratization movement, a time of internal strife, and the 1992 LA riots, where Koreans fought for survival on American soil? Grown-up stuff, nothing comic booky about this at all. The first film is of massive historical, cultural, and nostalgic significance, selling around 14 million tickets and 30 million tons of tissues. Powerful stuff. Also to be directed by Je-kyun, it's set to own the holiday family vote. Is there room for doom in this crowded house? Ode to My Father 2 may leave the Avengers in tears. This is the one I'm most excited for. The ultimate battle of the gods will take place in the subcontinent. Modern American mythology versus ancient Hindu mythology. The Avengers Doom may be Namit Malhotra's Ramayana, Part 1, a cosmic war for the soul of the universe. The story of Ram, a divine prince stripped of his crown and cast into the wilderness. To restore order, he must raise an army of mythic warriors to reclaim his throne, rescue his queen, and face Ravana, a 10-headed demon king. An antagonist was literally his own chat group. Take my money. With Ranbir Kapoor as Ram and Yash as the Demon King Ravana. Marvel brings comic books, India brings a 5,000-year-old Sanskrit text, the lore of Sanatana. Disney isn't competing against a movie, they're competing against a belief system. Now I love me some Marvel, but that's enough to make Thor say, "Oh mar gaya." Directed by Nitesh Tiwari of Dangal, starring Aamir Khan, globally the highest-grossing Indian movie of all time. It was #1 in China. Where it beat Guardians Volume 2. Produced by Namit Malhotra, global CEO of DNEG, the VFX house behind Endgame, Dune, Interstellar, and Doomsday. You know he's eating good. What's more, to score, they got the Hans Zimmer of India, A.R. Rahman, as well as Hans Zimmer. Now that's just unfair. By the time Doomsday drops on December 18, Ramayana Part 1 will be in its 6th week, likely when the massive rural and repeat family audiences hit their peak. Does Disney stand a chance? Who knows, Highlander? Who knows? Now it's early days, but never too early to speculate. Where will Asian audiences spend their money? National champions or Western underdogs? Who wins in this mythological melee? Well, we do. Us, the audience. It's a new world order where we can order a world of new delicious treats for our eyes. More ways to be what superfan Robert Meyer Burnett calls connoisseurs of imagination. Give this channel some love, it's in the descriptor. Oh, it's gonna be a good year for movies, so I must ask you to like and subscribe so we can talk about it in every accent. Till the next one, on your left.